Hey, what's up? It's iCkEdMeL. How you guys doing? And I want to take a little bit of time to try to share this story to get the picture out and the word out because this child is still missing. His name is Quentin from Kenton, Ohio, 4 years old, autistic, nonverbal. There were some reports online that stated he's deaf, but I don't actually believe he is, and that's kind of a conflicting report. I believe he's just autistic, nonverbal. He disappeared on October 22nd around 12:45 p.m. near the 600 block South Wayne Avenue, Kenton, Ohio. I have no idea about this place. Quentin was last seen wearing a red Mickey Mouse shirt and black sweatpants. He's 4 feet tall, weighs around 60 pounds, and has curly brown hair. We're going to be watching these two news videos together right now, but as far as the search, I mean, they pulled out the works. They've searched supposedly the local residents, all the homes. They've been taking all the video surveillances from homes and businesses. They also spoke with, which I thought was pretty smart, and interviewed local vendors. By the way, they did use helicopters and drones, I read. Also, even at one point, I think it was the first night, I don't know if they're still doing it, but they were using drones with infrared sight, which is interesting. Here's the first news clip.
4 days since the start of the search for the missing 4-year-old in Kenton, we now have updates from the chief of police regarding the investigation and important information for those who have been helping the search.
4-year-old Quentin, a boy with severe autism, went missing in Kenton on Thursday afternoon. Since then, law enforcement and the community have been searching nearly around the clock. On Sunday, Chief Dennis Musser of the Kenton Police Department said that along with the department, 15 other agencies are aiding in the search efforts. That includes the U.S. Marshal's Office, FBI, and BCI, who Musser says they wouldn't have been able to get this far in the investigation without them. They have already searched the 237 residents in the immediate area that Quentin went missing and have interviewed the occupants. All surveillance footage from any homes or businesses in that area were also collected. Musser says that nothing has been ruled out as far as what could have happened to Quentin.
We're not giving up or drawing down at this point. We're going to continue to...
It's kind of crazy too. I mean, I'll give some more afterthoughts later in the video, but just to see how far he got. I wonder how long before they noticed he was missing. Like how much time elapsed, you know?
It's a search, and we appreciate the public support.
The public has been following the missing 4-year-old's case closely, and thousands of people have shown up to search. But that has also been creating problems with residents and the investigation. Musser says they are now restricting people from certain areas of the search.
We are trying to limit repeating the civilian efforts in the areas where we've had confrontations with homeowners and things like that. Like I said, we do appreciate the public's help. However, we have to look out for their safety.
The case is being followed especially close on social media, where a Facebook group has even been created. Though meant to help spread the word about Quentin, there have been issues regarding disrespect toward his family.
We would ask that they do respect the family, they do respect the efforts of our community and law enforcement. You're always going to have that. I understand that it's a social media age, but highly disrespectful and unproductive. And it's not helpful.
Facebook, man.
Once again, here are the details that we know about Quentin. He was last seen wearing a Mickey Mouse shirt around South Wayne Street in Kenton. Officials say he likes to play hide and seek and is known to hide in cars. Residents are asked to check their properties for the child and contact the police at 419-673-0771 if he turns up. The Kenton Police Department says tomorrow's search will include ground and air resources along the Scioto River.
Here's a second clip.
News today from the missing 4-year-old boy in Kenton, and authorities have not given up. Last night, search crews wrapped up just past 2 in the morning, and we're back again today at sunrise. They are looking for 4-year-old Quentin, who went missing from his grandmother's home around noon yesterday.
So here's the interesting thing too when I listened to this article, because there's really not much information on this whole story or situation from what I could gather. Maybe the Facebook group has it. Maybe I'll need to check them out. But they said from the grandmother. So I guess the child was living with the grandmother, staying with the grandmother, or was he just visiting the grandmother? Did the grandmother have custody? I guess maybe right now it doesn't matter, maybe. And we're just, trying to find the kid, but I'm just kind of wondering and curious.
Police officers could be seen arm in arm scaling every inch of the river around the area the boy was last seen. Now, officials say they are trying to cover as much ground as possible before the storms rolled in earlier.
We're anticipating some adverse weather here in the next few hours, so we're trying to get as much done as we can prior to that, and we're going to go from there.
I also wanted to take a look at this post from Cassandra K. I'm assuming this is the mother. Check it out, what she has to say. Hardin County friends and family, as you're getting ready for your busy day ahead, please take an extra 5 minutes and hug your children and make sure they know how much you love them. Secondly, if you would all take a moment to look in your sheds, cars, play sets, trampolines, anything like that for my son. He's still missing and we have no news. A second search will be starting this Monday at 7:30 a.m. at Command Center, Wayne Street, and Decatur Street Bridge. We appreciate all who have participated and those who will continue. Quentin is non-verbal but does hear. Please help my baby. So if you guys don't mind either sharing this video or finding an article or a picture or a missing poster and just sharing it, getting the face out there. The final thought, I guess, that I wanted to end off on, besides hoping that they find this child okay and safe, and it's got to be really scary, especially a child that's autistic. I mean, even in a regular situation, but autistic too, meaning I don't know, I guess children can all easily be taken advantage of. But I know somebody that has an autistic kid, their parent, and I've met them. I know this person, and you know, I've seen the kid in person, and it's really not easy for parents that have autistic kids. You know, it can be very tedious. You know, I've seen this particular person 100 miles an hour. You know, they've been here at my house and turning on the water faucet, running outside, running to the bathroom, tearing things up, kind of stuff. Like, just, you know, I don't know that this is the case for Quentin at all, but I'm just saying it's a very difficult situation. Sometimes you're in the middle of adjusting meds, and I mean, it really, like, you have to be, it's like, it's almost impossible to be on top of them all the time like that. You know, I mean, from what I've seen, it's very difficult and tough on parents that have to go through that type of situation. So I hope they find them. Stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated. Thanks for all the support. Take care of yourselves. Peace.